Something a bit different today, something that, so we're just going to try this, see how we get on. If we like it, we can do more, but we're just going to give you a little bit of an insight to what we get on to up to on days off. You there, Dave?
Yes, Jack, I'm here.
So
I'll be with you very shortly. I'm just editing the stream information.
Becky, hello. Miss Wolves, hello. Thanks for joining us. So Dave's mentioned a few times that we do flight sim, so we thought that it might be a good idea to do a little flight sim stream. So we're going to go from Luton to Edinburgh. It's about an hour's flight. I'm just going to go through things as I normally would.
But slow it down so people can understand what you're doing.
Yeah, slow down. So yeah, there you go. So we're in a EasyJet A320 with Sharklets at Luton, and yeah, we'll I'll let the end of this track play, and we'll get down to business, shall we? Right. Dave, can you just check that the stream's actually working fine? Like it's running with sound and things.
It looks. I can see the picture. I can see your overlay at the top. Yeah, you're switching cameras. That looks fine.
Yeah.
Let me just. Sound wise.
Obviously, you won't hear anything because
Yeah.
I can turn it up, but ridiculously loud. So we'll get down to business. So you'll join us in the 320 cockpit. Obviously, we're not pilots. Dave's a wannabe pilot, I think.
No.
And yeah, we'll just get set up. We'll taxi out to the runway 07 at Luton, depart, and then we'll go up to Edinburgh and we'll see what's going on, shall we? So I do not claim to be an expert. I have some sort of idea of what I'm doing, so we'll see how we get on. So we've got the overhead panel. So 9 times out of 10, I believe they put battery 1 and 2 on and then connect external power. So that gives power to the aircraft when the engines aren't running. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it do its thing. We're going to align our IRSs, so sorry, the ADIAs. So these are basically what tell the aircraft where it's going on this screen here when you put the route in. So we'll go back up here. We need ground control on. The crew supply, oxygen as well. And what we normally do is we just go down in rows. That's what I do. It's all in sections. So you got your fire, things to do with your fire, hydraulics here, fuel, electrics, air conditioning, and all the lights and other things, anti-ice and pressurization and other things here. So let's arm that and we will go to the tablet. So I've done a route, so we're going to import that route and we will let's get things going. So we do this. So we're going to have passengers on. So we're taking 153 passengers today.
Boarding requested.
We will get that ready. And we're taking 4,869 kilos. So in the real world, what they would normally do is round that up to about 5 or 4.9 tons.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
We'll get the pushback tuck connected as well. So all the doors are open. So this is where the magic happens. So this is where you put all your route.
Passengers boarding starting.
Turn down GSX a bit.
Departure check completed. Bypass is inserted.
Is this sound better now, Dave? I've just adjusted them a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go from
locking gear.
That's how fast the plane will fly, and how much it will cost. 07 is the runway, and we're going to take this SID. So a SID is a standard instrument departure. So we're going to take the only to Charlie, which leads to our first waypoint. We're going to insert this, so it leaves only, and then we're going to put in the rest of the route. So from only we're going to take an airway of Tango 420, which will then lead us to the next waypoint in the route, which is Trent VOR, which is near enough by Manchester. So now we've got our route in here. So you can see like we put in Olney, and then we're going to Welling, to here and to here. Almost, and then it leads us to Trent, which is what we inputted. And then we're taking another airway to the next one.
Jack, just check the you might have to sort the audio out. Let me mute myself on here just so I can hear the stream better, because I can hear you, but then I can hear you again. But I think I think it's a little bit low, so bear with me. Bear with, yeah, because I've got double on arm on Discord and I'm watching the stream, so bear with.
Okay. I'll carry on then, as it was. So we've done that. So we've put all this in, and now we need to put in our zero fuel weight and our center of gravity, the fuel. So we are going to go to here, and we can cheat, we can put it in one click, so we're going to do that to speed things up. So you can see the zero fuel weight, 55.7 tons, and the center of gravity of 31.6. Very low audio, man.
Yeah, Jack can barely hear you, mate.
Me?
Yeah, on through the stream, can barely hear you.
Okay, what about now? Is that any better? Can you hear me now? Is it any better? Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah, that's a lot better, Jack. I can hear you now.
Okay, cool. So, where was we? So, we've done that. We've done the fuel prediction page. So we're going to go to, what we're going to do now, we're going to do the takeoff calculations now. So, we'll go to here. So, we're going from Luton, we're going from 07, the runway surface is dry. So we'll do a prelim figure, because obviously we haven't got all the bags and stuff on yet, so we can't do a final figure. So we'll do a preliminary figure. What we'll do is we'll calculate this. So you can see now, so the V1 speed, so the V1 speed is a speed where if you pass this point on a takeoff roll, you must take off. The rotate speed is the speed that you rotate the aircraft at to lift off the ground, and V2 speed is... What is a V2 speed? I don't actually know. Dave, check what a V2 speed is, because I don't actually know. The engines will be at a flex temperature of 59 degrees, and we're going to take flap 1 of a trim of down 0.4 units. So we're going to take we'll take full length runway. So what we'll do is we'll now put this in so we can send this. So the path, so there you go, so it's everything's in there now. And we're gonna check the weather, we'll check the weather, so the weather's one.
Have you got chat open anyway, Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just put some stuff in chat.
So the V2 speed is the takeoff safety speed, so yeah, nice one. So the QNH, so the pressure, the barometric pressure is 1021, and we'll set it on both sides. We're going to climb to 5,000 initially, and we'll put these constraints on here so you can see. So at this waypoint here we need to be 3,500 or above. And what we'll do is now we'll turn on the APU, so what we'll do is we'll test. So if the APU was to catch fire, we know that this system's working before we turn it on. So we'll turn on the master switch first. And then start. So now this will start the APU. What we'll do is we'll turn on the fuel pumps as well. Cool, right. So now you can see that the APU is starting. So it's still starting. I love that, Dave, that you're putting all the facts in there. It's great. We'll put the bleed on. We'll disconnect the ground power. Move this out of the way. And what we'll do now is we will push. So we'll put the beacons on. For some reason this hasn't done it, so we'll go here. We're going to have to face south, okay.
Release parking brakes.
So we'll start this timer here, we'll release the brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
Just gonna get this
Started will.
software working, there we go. So normally, Dave, if you want to enlighten us on a pushback and headset sort of thing, if you're there, I don't know, I can't actually hear you. see what's going on here. So we'll start engine 1 on now.
Yes, I'm here, Jack.
Cool. So I don't know whether you want to tell these guys what goes on during a pushback and a headset and stuff like that. What we're doing now, while I start engines.
Yeah. We've said it on the normal live streams quite a lot. But before the aircraft can push back off stand, it has to get air traffic control clearance. So once the flight deck gets clearance from ATC to push, they'll notify the ground crew that they're cleared to push. The ground crew will then advise the flight deck to release the parking brake. Aircraft will start pushing back, and the headset person then will give the flight deck permission to start engines. Now, depending on what the airline's SOPs are, it's always start engine 2 first, then 1, or obviously the 1 and 2. So that's going to be happening as the aircraft's pushing back. Then once the aircraft comes to a standstill, once the push is complete, the headset person will tell the captain or the FO, whoever you're speaking to apply the parking brakes. Now, some SOPs for airlines or handling agents are different, so some will put a chock under the front nose gear to make sure the aircraft doesn't roll forward.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
But if they do that, that's fine. So they'll put a chock under the front wheel, then the captain or the FO will tell the ground crew so they can remove the tug and the bar. So the headset person will come along and they'll remove the bar. As you can see here, GSX is set up a bit different, but usually some SOPs are different, but with us we'll remove the bar from the tug will pull away, then we'll take the bar from the nose gear, then the tug driver will drive away, then we'll attach the bar to the back of the tug, and then the headset person will remove the pin, which is the little guy in the picture there in the video, just shown Jack. He's got the bypass pin for the steering. And once they walk away, we usually sort of turn round and show the captain that, and then it's down to the flight deck crew to get the permission to taxi from ATC, and that's pretty much it.
So obviously we've been shown the pin now, so as Dave just said, we'll ask for permission to taxi. We're not actually online today, so we will just go our own accord. So both engines are started. We've set the flaps, the trim as well, and what they do before they taxi, we do a control check. So we will move the stick to the left to make sure that all the ailerons are working, to the right, all the way back on the elevators, and forwards, and the rudder as well. So 4 left and 4 right as well. And now what we'll do is we will taxi. So take off the parking brake, taxi lights are on, and we're gonna add a bit of power. To get going. Dave, if you want to keep up with the chat while I focus on that.
Yeah, Jack, no problems. Do you want to show some outside shots of the airport and stuff? I know it's not real life, but at
Yeah,
least
can do,
look at the
mate. While
graphics. Yeah.
while I'm taxiing, yeah. So we're at Luton. The famous hangar is there. Obviously, I'm trying to keep it on the line while taxiing, while showing everyone. So let's. Yes, Tom, I'm doing it offline. For the first one, I'm doing it offline. We'll do the takeoff config and we'll put the weather systems on. Right, so almost at the runway, so we're going to assume that we've got takeoff clearance. So we'll put all the landing lights on, the strobes on, the takeoff lights are on. We need to put on the TCAS as well. And then we're going to listen to these guys.
The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
So the cabin's secure for takeoff. So we can flip this so we know that we've had the confirmation that we are securing the cabin for takeoff. Okay, so we're lined up on the runway now. And what we're going to do is we'll stop. We'll start the clock here. So the takeoff thrust is set, so you can see in front of us on the left screen that we've set takeoff thrust in the left top left corner. Passing 100 knots as well on the speed tape. There's V1, we'll rotate. Got positive climbs, so I'll put the gear up, which is this lever here. You can see it's going up. And we'll reduce the thrust to climb. So we're passing 2,000 feet at the moment. Take a turn to the left. And the flaps should go away. So we've only got, so you got slats and flaps on this display. We'll put them away now. We'll keep turning. Do is we'll put the autopilot on now, and we will climb to 34,000 feet. And what we'll do is we'll open that climb. So we're in the clouds now. So we'll be out of them shortly. There you go, we're out the clouds already. Because we're passing the transition altitude now, we're going to go to a standard pressure. So everyone above the transition altitude will be singing basically off the same hymn sheet. We'll be at the same altitude per the barometric pressure of that day. What we'll do is we'll cross check that, so we'll do it on both sides like that. And the green line is the route that we're going to follow. The yellow is us, so we should follow this green line. So we're almost at 10,000 feet.
Some cabin wing shots, Jack.
Yeah, man, I'll get in there in a sec. So 10,000 feet, we'll turn all the lights off, and we're gonna have a look outside. This one as well. Is the sound okay and everything, Dave? Like, so we're passing 14,000 feet now, so we're almost at the end of the departure out of Luton. So this will be the last waypoint out of there. Becky, we're very well, thanks. Hope everyone's good as well. Haha. So we could actually, there we go, we'll turn off the seatbelt signs. Should have done that a long time ago. So, Alan wants to see around the cockpit, no problem mate, so we shall. So there you are, Airbus A320 cockpit. You've got one seat there, somewhere where you can hang your jackets and stuff like that. Oxygen masks if the worst happens. Your life vests are in the back of the chairs. You've got another jump seat here. All the circuit breakers are here. The systems, you got engines, you got APU, you got hydraulics, fuel, flight controls, doors, all sorts of circuit breakers. And you got masks here for the first officer side. So this here is a gear extension, manual gear extension system. So if for example the landing gear doesn't come down for whatever reason, you can put the landing gear down using this here, using gravity. We we've got yeah, you've got the MCDU, which is where you put all your route and all the other information that you need to do. Put both on. Your radio panels, your mic selector, so what you can hear. So we can hear the PAs. So if they make a PA now, we can hear that. Weather systems, transponder, and then it's just replicated on this side. And you got your overhead panel, as we looked at earlier. And then of course you've got the autopilot panel. You got a table. And this here is what pilots use when they don't want to speak on the radio. It's called, so you can do CPDLC. So Dave, if you want to put what CPDLC is in the chat, basically you can send text messages to an air traffic control center. This is like a simple explanation, and they reply back to you, and then it comes on this screen here to tell you what to do without you speaking to them. But you still need to be in contact with them on the radio. And you got side stick, and yeah, that's basically a. Oh, you got a compass here, just in case these fail. You can use a compass to find where you're going. So what we'll do is now, because we're on the way, so we'll do the landing calculations. So it's 15 degrees in Edinburgh with a light wind from the east. We're going to land on 06, and what we'll do is we'll calculate the landing. So estimated fuel on board at Edinburgh will be 2.5 tons. We've got 3.6. So what we're going to do is we'll take this from this, which will be 1.1, and then we'll take it away from the gross weight, which will be 58.2. Yep. So 58.2 tons. We'll do a low auto brake landing. So what we can do is we can set this over here now. So low auto brake, so when we hit the ground, the brakes will come on automatically. We'll put maximum reverse thrust. We're going to land it manually, and we'll use flap full. So what we're going to do is we'll put this into here now. So see, approach performance. So we'll check this. So we'll write all this down. So we've got a pressure of 1024, a temperature of 15 degrees, and a wind of 060 at 6 knots. So we'll put all this in here now. So we've got 1024, 15 degrees temperature, and 060 at 6. So 60 degrees. 6 knots. Yes, Tom, I know, but you know, we're doing it early, so we've prepared. And what we'll do is we'll check the airport charts. For the So so 310 feet will be the deciding altitude whether we land or go around. So just reached cruising altitude 34,000 feet now. We should be landing in the next 27 to 30 minutes. Stream looks crisp. Graphics are on point. Is it smooth, is it? I can't tell. So at the moment we've just gone past East Mids. We're abeam Manchester, so let me see if I can get a view on the other side. There's Manchester down there, Manchester Airport. So we're going past Manchester now. So Manchester's down there, and then on the other side, we should be able to see Leeds. But I'll just leave you with this wing view for a bit. Who we got in the chat at the minute? Let's have a look. We got Tom, City Planes, Becky, Katie D, Hazel, Miss Wolves. graphics and colours on this are brilliant, thank you. No problem. We thought we'd do something a bit different. It won't be all the time, but Dave, I need to remember how to land this. I haven't flown this for a while. No, we don't have chase plane.
Yeah, no pressure, Jack. I hope you do remember how to land it.
We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. I'm off to say 10 Hail Marys and 20 Asia Farmers before Captain Jet takes us to land. Yes, Alan. Oh. I need to go to
Can you, any chance you can pull up the arrival route in? Just show the arrival route in, Jack?
Yeah, I can do. So, at the moment, we're inbound to the waypoint called Nelsa. So we've put in the arrival, I believe. I don't know whether I have. I don't think I have. No, I haven't. So, as you can see, the route ends here at InPip. So we're going to put in the arrival now. So we're going to land on 06. No, Dave, I can't get on the tablet. I haven't set that up. I need to do that. And we are gonna take the InPip 1 Echo. So we've entered this. So we will show now. As you can see, we're going to go to whatever's in white will be the waypoint that I'm looking at. Will be the next waypoint, sorry, and then the one in the centre is the one I'm looking at. So we'll go to InPip. We need to be at 26,000 feet there and 20,000 at inroad. 250 knots at Eskdo. 7,230 knots at Tartan, and then we'll take a left, and then we'll keep descending down, and then final turn onto the ILS into 06. This white line here is basically the top of descent, so that's where we'll start our descent. Speed error at Tartan, let's have a look. 244. Let's have a look here. Tartan we need to be 230, so we'll put in there 230. 230 there. So basically told the aircraft that we need to be at 200. Oh, that's not done it. We'll worry about that when we get there. No overspeed, mate. Not on this plane. So we're almost at the top of descent now. So what we'll do is we'll wind the altitude down, and we need to go to 260. So we'll put that in there. 5 miles. So each white line is 5 miles. So we'll descend now. So the plane will follow this green dot here. So as long as it's on the green dot, you're following the profile to a good descent path. Just remember it's VE day, so be on the lookout for fire planes. None on this one, mate. What I'll do is I'll wind this down to 70, and it's calculated that we only need to go down to 260 initially for this waypoint here, but we've programmed in 7, so when we get past this waypoint here, it will go to the next altitude constraint, which is the purple. He's packing. He's going on holiday to the other line. Ah, you're on the other line, Alan. He's going over to the dark side, is he? Oh, dear, dear, dear. So you can see now the aircrafts, we've gone past this waypoint here. We need to be at flight level 200, 20,000 feet. Katie, yeah, apparently, so these sounds are actual sounds recorded from a 320, an Airbus A320. So anything that you hear is pretty much like for like. On the other line, we're going to Greece on Saturday and then start 25th. First ever flight will be 7 or 8 hours to you guys. I need all the info I can get. So, Dave, I might cut this corner out.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do, why not?
Yeah, I'll cut the corner out. So we're gonna go from there to there. So we will go to.
Obviously, guys, this is just going to be, as it says in the name of the stream, this is just a test. So we're just going to see how we get on with this. So Jack lands and parks and stands and shuts it down. That'll probably be it, to be honest with you. Just wanted to make sure sounds working and everything.
Yeah, so as Dave just said, we're we'll as soon as we land, we'll probably end the stream. And yeah, so as you can see, because we're taking a direct now, we're cutting out some corners. We're above where we need to be, so we're just gonna try and lose this altitude. Afternoon, Captain Jack, First Officer Dave. In blue and all us passengers have been on this flight and no drinks trolley. Oh, Judy, fair play.
We forgot to pack the vino.
We forgot to pack the vino. I think we left Luton without getting all the catering done.
Yeah, there was no time for catering.
There was no time for that. Great to see you, Judy. Thanks for tuning in with us this morning. Well, this afternoon now. So as you can see, we're trying to get that green dot back in the centre, so we're almost back on profile now. Has it been alright, Dave? Has it been smooth? Has it?
Yes,
So,
mate, yeah.
I haven't been watching.
No, it's been fine, mate.
So I'm
Obviously,
gonna
the PC's handling it like a boss, so.
Yeah. So we're gonna join at 15 miles and 4,000 feet to capture the ILS. The instrument landing system is basically an ILS. I don't know whether you want to post that in the chat, what it is. So we're off profile now, so we're below, so we'll get back on that. I want to see what that's the viewer one, that one there. So Dave just put in the chat what an ILS is. So it's you can take a read. Basically, it provides the aircraft a vertical and horizontal guidance. So when you got really bad weather, that's how aircraft continue to land, because of that system. Alan says it's been a bit bumpy and very dry in the cabin.
Yeah, sorry, Alan.
Sorry, Alan.
I didn't put my stewardess uniform on today, so there's no service.
We will continue. We'll do 240 knots, so we'll keep going now. So we'll put this system on, the LS, which is the landing system for the ILS. So here's your horizontal and vertical. Below the profile, so we should be fine. Nah, Alan, no rescue bar, mate. We're just left.
I bet all the Kit Kats, Alan.
We kept all the Kit Kats and the Twixies in here. So we're almost at 10,000 feet, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the seatbelt sign on, and it'll display there that we've got the seatbelt sign on. We're almost at 10,000, so we'll have to put the landing lights on shortly, but not yet. We will refresh refresh this because it might have changed. It has. So 1023, 14 degrees and 7 knots now. So we'll just check this. 1023, 7 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down and window blinds open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do not want to keep. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
So we're below 10,000, so the landing lights will go on.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Yeah, I hope everyone read the safety card on the on the briefing before we left. Let's have a listen. So they're probably gonna ring us in a minute to say that the cabin's secure for landing. So we are going to set the pressure to 1023, which means we've gained some altitude because of the difference in pressure, air pressure. So we will slow it down now a bit more. And what we're going to do is we'll keep that speed coming down, and we'll go with flaps 1. So as you slow down, you need to introduce flaps to keep the aircraft airborne.
Charge.
Turning on to the approach now. This is where it gets messy now. I've done alright all flight, this is where it gets messy.
Yeah. When you start putting small flaps down, get a wing shot.
Yeah. So localizer and the glide slope are now captured. So that means we've captured the ILS and all the signals transmitted by that system at Edinburgh. And what we'll do, we'll introduce that now. So there we go, captured. Mate, the chat's putting me off. I need a good wing view. There we go. Right, let's get some more flaps out. Let's slow it down now. I was close to that speed tight then. So. I know, Tom. I know. I can feel the pressure rising, mate. To be fair, I can feel the pressure rising.
Oh, Jack.
Oh my. Yes, I can feel the pressure, mate.
Here we go.
I've got more than 2 passengers this time. We've got how many watching? About 10?
23.
23.
23 people in the back, all counting on you, Jack.
All counting on me. Oh, right.
So I'm just picturing the scene from Airplane. He comes in the cockpit and says, I just want to say, good luck.
There we go, flaps 3.
2,500.
I think we probably do have to sort the sounds out. I don't know if it's a bit tinny for me. I don't know. We'll have to look at that.
Right. We'll put the gear down.
Get an outside shot.
Oh, there we
I
go.
don't want to put you off, Jack. Oh.
There you go. Put the gear down. It's a bit bumpy in here, isn't it? And we'll go flaps full. The cabin's ready, so we're secure for landing. Everything's on. We're good. Right. We just need that speed to stabilise.
Big bags at the ready.
Sick bags at the ready, yeah. Mate, the chat's making me like.
Build a couple already.
Aye.
I've just seen Alan. I'm hugging the black box as we speak. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah, no go arounds, Jack.
No go arounds.
Hey, if you want.
No, we're not doing
Let's get on.
We haven't briefed the go around, Dave.
We haven't briefed the go around, so we're landing regardless.
We're landing regardless of what happens. Knees weak, palms are sweaty. Yes, Jacob.
That'll be you next week, Jacob, on you.
On your course, yeah? Right, we'll
Yeah,
take
on
the
your
autopilot
course,
out. So I'm flying it now.
The runway's out there, Katie, don't worry.
This is where it goes, Pete Tong.
Come on, Jack, you got this. If it was me flying, we'd be in that field there.
Mate, you'd land on that road. Oh.
Then we'll get Jack to have a little look around the airport as well again, because this is a really, really good, highly detailed airport. This.
I just seen that message Alan just put in.
Aim for the long black beak, Jack.
Oh.
Alan, he's done me.
Mate, yeah. I try not to laugh.
Minimum.
Oh.
Brace.
Yeah, absolutely. We've lost the glide slope, mate.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
There you go. So we're decelling now, the reversers are out, the brakes are working. 80 knots. 70. Missed this one. 60. Auto reverse. There we go. Not my best landing, mate, but we're down.
You did well there, Jack. Well done. Just the computer knows your
Yeah.
name.
Not my best landing, mate, to be fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Edinburgh Airport. The local time is 13:19 and it's clear with 14 degrees.
Yes, Dave. Right, so we're just pulling off the runway now. We're going to clean up, so we're going to put the flaps away, we're going to disarm the speed brake. We'll turn off the landing lights, put the taxi light on, turn off the strobes. We'll also
Ladies and gentlemen,
start this.
the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated.
Please remain
until the
seated
fasten
until the aircraft
seatbelt
comes to a
sign
complete
has
stop
been
at the gate.
switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make
I would
sure
like to
you
thank you
take
for
all your
private
personal
jet.
belongings with you.
Yeah, we're like.
And we probably won't see you again, but we hope to.
Take care opening the overhead lockers as items may be moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area.
Judy says I'm on the wrong planet. I thought we were going to Spain.
Go to Spain.
Today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Oh dear me.
I think we should do this again.
Oh no, it's funny.
Oh,
You got
right.
the GSX on, you got your master sorted, Jack. Look.
No.
This is we'll get the master sorted, slow down a little bit, give yourself some time.
Right.
So you can get yourself a stand on. Show everybody what we do in real life.
I know, yeah. We'll go to Benji's. No, we got safe document, we ain't got marshal.
We got Marshall, okay.
Yeah. What's Alan say? And the cabin goes wild.
Cheers, Sarah, thanks for that. Let's go around again. Punch your Jack. No, mate, Jack.
Should we just take off on here?
No. Let's do it properly.
Let's do it properly.
Oh dear.
So we'll turn off the weather radar. Off.
Yeah, I'll fly back to Birmingham now. Let's do the return, Jack. Come on.
No.
Yeah, go to Birmingham. Birmingham scenery is not that great, to be honest with you, but.
Yeah, could do, couldn't I?
Yeah, go on then. Set it back up and we'll go to Birmingham. If anybody wants to carry on watching.
Mate, it's like a scene out of Aeroplane, isn't it?
Yeah, I should come back into the cockpit now and say, I just like to say, good luck. Do you know when he comes in after the plane's landed? Hazel, this is Edinburgh Airport. We'll have when Jack gets onto the gate, we'll get him to have a quick nosy around the airport just so you can have a look at it. It's really highly detailed. One of the best developers in Microsoft Flight Simulator has made the airport. And it's also doing Birmingham as well as we speak.
This is so
epic.
funny.
Birmingham scenery is going to be epic.
This is so funny.
This scenery, you'll see that it does the interiors and everything. So we'll get Jack to have a little buzz around so you can have a look.
Yeah, we'll purposely delay the flight because
Yeah,
we want to look
delay
around.
the departure to Birmingham. Hazel, the world's our oyster. We can fly anywhere. Yeah, Heathrow's nice as well. Heathrow's good scenery. do some outside shots with the jetway as well, Jack. Moving on, just to show people how in depth it is flight sim these days.
I would do, mate, if I can park properly.
You're looking good. You zoom into the docking guidance, or are you following the numbers?
I was actually following the docking, mate.
Oh yeah.
Right, parking brakes on. The APU is on, and we will turn off the engines. There you go. Look, parked.
Cabin crew
So as you can see,
doors.
you got working docking guidance system as well in the simulator.
Wait for the engine to spool down. Turn off the beacon. Turn off the seat belts.
Well done, Jack.
There you go. Just reset this and have a look around. I don't know why we've got those, Dave, split loaders.
Ah, you need to, yeah, you need to,
change it.
Change it in GSX. Yeah, we don't
use them.
Use it out there. We don't use them. EasyJet don't use them.
So
That's a GSX issue.
here's Edinburgh.
To sort that out, but so this program that's on the aircraft now with the steps and the baggage loaders, that's what's called GSX Pro, and it just gives you a bit of in detail of people working around the aircraft. But Edinburgh is so detailed. I think even the buses outside run as well, don't they, Jack? So he's obviously done the interior with people sitting there. Jack will have a good look round and show you. But it's so great, so good the way he's done it. Obviously we're obviously offline, but if people were, if we're flying on VATSIM, which is the virtual air traffic simulator network, and other people were at the airport, we'd see their aeroplanes as well, and then we'd also hear air traffic control. So basically you talk to real people pretending to be air traffic control, and you'd have to do everything by the book as per real world. So like requesting your clearance to your destination, requesting pushback, requesting taxi, everything is exactly like it is in the real world.
Oh, there we go.
So you're gonna do a quick return, Jack? Yeah, gonna go to Birmingham.
What do the people want? What do the viewers want? If the viewers want me to, I can.
Yeah, let us know if you want Jack to do the next leg, and we'll go down to Birmingham. We'll show you what that's like. It's not great scenery, but
Or we could save it for another day, and when it's released, we can do it.
yeah, because the scenery.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that.
Very, very good. So we don't want to. Yeah, take me home, Jack. Birmingham. You could do. It's not too bad. Just don't park. Obviously, don't park on the safe terminal because it looks a bit dodgy. Stick to the north.
Go on 40s or something.
Yeah, you could do. Go on the 40s. Yeah, go to Birmingham. Yeah, come on,
Go
Jack.
to Birmingham, yeah?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep it rolling. It's done too bad actually. It's gone better than I thought it would have done.
Okay, let me just get the flight information. Let's have a look here. Bear with us, guys.
Dan one. No, mate, honestly, but the Birmingham
Nah,
scenery.
Birmingham scenery is
Do
terrible.
you remember where the old jetways used to be like, Alan, hanging onto the floor? It's like that. It's so outdated, the scenery. For what it is, it was good at the time because we didn't have any scenery for Birmingham, but obviously, you know, the new developers making it, it's going to be out very soon, and it's going to be absolutely mega.
Right, we'll go Birmingham then.
Okay, we'll go Birmingham. We'll do Heathrow another day. Hazel, we'll do it in a different plane. Heathrow.
I'll do a
Something
British
little bit
Airways
more,
320 or something.
Yeah, British Airways suits us for something next time. So obviously Birmingham is our home airport as well.
Just getting all the details ready.
I would say put FSLTL on, but you'll probably mess around with the.
Oh no, mate, it's gonna be
You'd
ridiculous.
be taking off. You'd have an aeroplane coming at you in the opposite direction or something.
Yeah, yeah. Zero 0615. They on 15s today? Do you know?
I'll let you know, mate. 2 seconds. They're landing 3-3, mate.
They're on 3-3s?
Yep.
It's fine, no problem. No problem. Stand 60.
Yeah, Hazel, we're going to do
60.
another flop now. We're going to go to Birmingham from here.
Tell you what, I'll park on the 80s. That's where I'm going to park.
Yeah, so
Okay.
whatever. Yeah.
Right, so I'm not going to explain everything again as detail. Well, it weren't even details.
Yeah, no.
I'll just get the ball rolling and then we can get out.
Yeah,
of
we can
Edinburgh.
do more detail further down the line. This is just a test, just to make sure the sound is working. But I do think the sound sounds a bit tinny. I'm not sure. Maybe it's
Not
just
sure.
mine.
It sounds fine for me.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We'll have to look into it. We'll load it instantly.
Captain Dave, hello, mate.
How we doing? So what we'll do is we'll request it so it does it for us. We ain't gonna put it in manually.
Just put it all in manually. Oh, sorry, all in
Yeah, I'll just be quick with
off
it.
the tablet. Be a lot quicker. We'll get the ball, get the show on the road, as they say.
We need to look into doing shared cockpit, mate.
We will, yeah. We can do shared cockpit, so Jack will do all the flying and I can probably handle the radios and that, or vice versa. So that's a possibility.
Yeah, Julie, be quick because we're gonna leave very, very soon.
Oh yeah. In case he needs to know what it'd be like flying to Birmingham. That's true. That's true. I'm too busy on the outside view getting screenshots.
It's 3-3. Croft. We will load this instantly, send it to there.
Jack's just inputting the information into the MCDU, the routing and everything, takeoff speeds, flap settings, everything like that. obviously when we do other streams like this down the road, we'll go into a little bit more in depth of the systems and know exactly what he's doing, but just for quickness, we'll get it all, get the routing all planned in, and we'll get going. London, no, he's not doing our Vatsim, Tom.
I could do. Scottish is on as well.
Scottish on as well, mate. That'd be quite sick, actually. It's up to you though if you wanted to do that.
Tell you what, next stream we will
do it at the next one. Do it the next one.
We will.
Do it at the next one. So we'll join the Vatsim network on the next stream.
Julie, we're leaving now, so if you're not on board, we're going.
Switch you up, Tom. You pull up VATSPY, Jack, and drag it over to the screen just to show everybody what we mean by when we say VATSIM. It's basically, if you can do it, Jack. So imagine Flight Radar 24, but for flight simulator. But obviously for people, there's different flight simulators. There's Microsoft Flight Simulator. Then there's a simulator called X-Plane, a simulator called Prepared 3D. So everybody connects, if they want to, obviously, connects to this network where you have to talk to people pretending to be air traffic control, whether it's ground controller, tower controller, arrival, departure controller, or a main center controller. And you'll be able to see if Jack can, once he's finished, and pull it up and drag it onto the screen
Cabin
to show
crew,
you.
arm doors and cross-check.
Can't drag it over, mate. I need to
over, okay.
I need to do another
box.
Yeah,
I'll get it. So basically, just think of Flight Radar 24 with all the aeroplanes on the screen, and that's what a little program called VATSPY does. And you can see all the aircraft wherever they're going and their heights and everything like that, what type of aircraft they are. So we'll get that ready for the next. Oh, it's pushing back already. Is the tug on?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Just reading that message that Tom's put about that.
Lovely. I'll make sure I get 32. If his captain's Jack Allen, will end up in... Nah, mate, he'll end up in Skiathos or something like that.
The nearest usable exit may be behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit.
So you've got wing walkers as well. This is all provided by the software called GSX.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the
Go to the outside view, Jack. Show the bar getting removed and things.
Keep it fastened.
Do that. So now watch the guy walk behind the engine.
I know,
There is a
yeah.
light and whistle for attracting attention.
Wait.
We're all about safety here at EasyJet.
There you go. There's the
Was
guy with the
that a
pin.
men's employee? It's probably a men's employee.
Armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt
So he's got the
fastened.
bypass pin
You
now.
know,
Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
Right, flaps 1. We will turn that off.
remember, you've got a whistle
Down
to attract attention.
point 2. Cool, right. We will release the brakes. So we're going to taxi now to runway 06.
It is Captain Davis. Come a long, long way over the years, Flight Simulator. Obviously, this is the older version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is 2020. Obviously, the new one is 2024, which has got seems to have a lot better visuals than this, but it's really buggy at the moment still. It's been out for a while, so people do use it, but us were sort of staying away from 2024 at the moment until they sort out some of the bugs on it.
So we will put the weather radar on. We'll put this on as well. Probably a bit early to do that.
Cabin crew, seats for takeoff.
So there we go. We'll speak to the crew.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
So we're secure for takeoff. So we'll flip this to make sure that we both know. So we're clear for takeoff, so we'll just do this now. Probably a bit early. Right, are we all ready? Let's go to Birmingham. So we will.
If you can refrain from opening your alcoholic containers until we're airborne, we'd appreciate that in the cabin, thank you.
Oh.
Or at this stage, you've probably drunk them all.
They drank them all on the last landing, mate. Right, we'll start the start chrono. So Manflex 64. SRS runway, autofrost blue. 80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up.
Alan, no refunds.
No refunds, mate. No diverts, no refunds. Put the autopilot in now. And we're going to go up to 27,000. So flight level 270. So open climb. Disarm these.
Look at the scenery, Jack. Look at the windows.
Let's look out the
Forget the
windows.
flying part.
Yeah.
People are just here to look
Let's
at the
look
windows.
out the windows. There you go, there's Edinburgh. Trolley Dolly Dave. 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps for £15, mate. That's cheap.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah.
We're all about value for money here on EasyJet. Unlike Ryanair, we don't charge to use the toilet, everybody, so feel free.
There's no one actually in the flight deck. We're just too busy looking at the views.
Yeah, just stepped out for a moment.
Just stepped
Nothing
out
to
for
worry
a bit.
about.
Don't
Nothing
worry,
to worry about,
guys.
everybody. The plane's doing all the work.
Oh, Lord. little bit of a GoPro view, but it's not great. Oh, this is great, this is.
Yeah, this one actually turned out quite well. Quite chuffed.
The chat makes it, mate. The chat makes it.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, yeah.
The queue for the toilet is all the way back to Edinburgh.
Oh, good luck with that.
Maybe Tom. Maybe.
Tom wants to come for a little cockpit visit, does he? As long as you don't touch any buttons, Tom. You can come and sit on Jack's knee.
No thanks.
Eighth day, nice to see you. How you doing?
8th day, how you doing?
You joined us in the middle of a bit of madness at the moment.
Can I sit on his lap?
You
can sit on Dave's lap, mate, if you want.
Oh dear me. And Julie said she's been in the toilet since we took off. Oh dear me. Oh.
Christmas came early.
Christmas came early, you know it, Tom. Oh, no, I was just thinking of that film Airplane. I was just going to say something there, but I won't.
Yes, let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not.
You know, the scene when the little boy comes into the cockpit.
Yeah.
That film is so funny. I can just picture me sitting there and Tom walking into the cockpit.
Oh, welcome aboard this very cheap airline. No drinks, no snacks, no toilet roll left. Cockpit visits are free though if you want.
Oh dear me. Something yet to him. Film. Oh dear.
On a serious note, I hope people are enjoying this.
Oh dear, I am, Jack, I know that.
Yeah, because you're sat there doing nothing.
I'm not doing anything. Oh, this is so funny.
It's the Rate Jack's Landing show, isn't it, or something like that?
Sarah just got to tell me what pills you're using and tell me the name. Oh dear me. Oh, it's funny. Oh. Bed seats in the cabin are a bit hard. Yeah, they're the new, what's them seats we've got on ours, Jack? What are they called?
Acro.
That's it, yeah, it's the new Acro seats, Alan.
Cockpit visits are free, but comes with an inclusive tour with sitting on Dave's lap.
I'll bring my hand.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, dear me. I'm gonna mute myself.
I've completely dismissed the flying aspect. I'm looking at the chat. This is great. Oh. Oh, that was funny.
Dear. I was literally crying then.
That was funny.
That was funny. Dear me.
Can you imagine Dave's digging his eyes?
Oh, mate, 100%, mate. Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching.
I think we should just turn the stream off. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, first test flight Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's going alright so far, Jack. Oh dear, man. We do like to try and bring a bit of fun to our streams, don't we? Dear.
Oh, I'm actually crying. I'm actually crying of laughter here.
My cheeks hurt, I know that. Oh, Captain Dave, thanks ever so much. That's very, very kind of you, thank you.
Thank you, Captain Dave, thank you.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Yeah, very kind, and thank you for that. We do appreciate it.
I'm still laughing inside, I can't stop.
Oh dear.
Yeah, thanks so much for those 5 memberships. Insane, thank you. Alan, there's no seats on this plane, mate. It's all standing.
Yeah, standing. You want a seat? You're going to pay extra for that.
It's like that program. Remember that program? Come Fly With Me. He's going down. He's got this seat, life jacket. This seat, life jacket soon.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
If you want a life jacket, you have to pay extra.
You want to pay extra, yeah. Yeah, mate.
I could put some music on, but we get copyright for it, so I can't.
Oh dear.
Look out the window, you'll see me holding the sign.
Right, where are we, Jack? Where
are we? Right.
Let's try and get back on track.
Let's get back
Where
on
exactly
track.
are we in the world, Jack? What are we flying over?
At the
Let's have a
moment, we're over Lockerbie.
Oh, Christ almighty, okay.
We're over Lockerbie, so... Lockerbie
Still
is
over
right
Scotland?
below.
Mate, I thought we'd have been over like Manchester by now.
No. Excuse me.
Have a look out the window, Jack. Let's show the passengers what they're actually flying over. Show some of the graphics.
There you are. When you have to pay for 2 seats, 3B, 21A, it has to be 2 seats together. Yes, mate! That cracks me up every time. Oh.
I've paid for 2 seats, yeah, but one's at the back and one's at the front. Dear. So what we at 27,000 feet. Okay, just looking at the overlay at the top there. It's got a good little thing. It's provided by a software called Volanta, which helps track the flight. So it gives you a little bit of good information. So ground speed 465. Jack, want to log on? Let me. Yeah, said that earlier. Just get up in a couple of typhoons, Tom. Do a QRA. Worth in UK. Sarah, we live in Birmingham, in the UK. Oh, Jacob, I'm just. Oh dear. Sorry, Tom. Jack's just stepped out of the flight deck for a minute. He's gone to join the queue for the little boys' room. Sarah, so do I. Oh, I was gone 5 minutes ago, honestly.
I'm just catching up on the chat. I just see what Jacob's put in about Taj.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I thought you'd enjoy that when you came back. Sarah, that's a cracking comment from Sarah.
I haven't watched the broadcast with so much joy after a long time.
Oh dear. You gotta have a laugh, haven't you? Don't Andy, 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'm going to intercept you. QRA.
Yeah. Oh. Almost halfway there now.
Got your revolver plugged in, Jack?
I have. Yep.
They are still landing 3-3, so you're okay.
3-3, cool, okay. Into the low auto brake, and we will do the calculations. So, landing with my 3-3. 3-3, 0.6 knots, 11 degrees. It's colder in Birmingham. 102. split 2, so 59.5.
Jack, when we land as well, obviously, show them what Birmingham's like. It is a bit naff, to be honest with you, but you get the idea. It has been made, but not to a great standard. It hasn't been updated for a number of years, but like I said, there is a new developer making Birmingham, which is going to be absolutely awesome. But I'm going to say, Jack, maybe go into your menu as well and just show what other aircraft are available we can use. Extreme move we've got.
Ah, we'll leave that for another day.
You think? Yeah, you think?
Yeah, we'll leave that for another day.
Okay.
Let's.
It's Flight Simulator. It's so good nowadays. You know, you've got a lot of different software add-ons, all talking, interacting with each other to bring you, the picture what you're seeing here. Back in the early days when I remember it was FSX, it was always crashing, and we used to have a bit of crashing with Flight Sim 2020 to be fair at the beginning, but it's got really, really stable now, and it hardly ever happens. But like I say, unfortunately, MSFS 2024 isn't like that. Visuals are great. Not a lot. There is some sceneries available to it because obviously a lot of the developers developed the Flight Simulator 2020, so they've had to update the sceneries for 2024. So there's not a lot of sceneries out there. They are all catching up. Some of the aircraft developers as well are catching up with 2024. So you've only got a limited supply of aircraft available in 2024 at the moment. Whereas 2020, you've got we can fly the MD-11. Jack's got that as well. We've got the 777 freighter, the Boeing 777 freighter, the Boeing 777 300ER, the 777-200ER. I think Jack might even have an ATR, mate, in his catalogue still. I'm not sure if he's still got that, but yeah, might still have an ATR. Well, they're all so good. Like this Fenix, this is made by a company called Fenix, A320. They've not long updated it, so they've got the 321 with sharklets.
What was that you just said, Dave?
This is like,
what was that?
About?
ATR?
ATR, mate.
ATR, mate. We've got an emoji for that.
Oh, we have, now. I forgot all about that. Where am I?
I've just put it in.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well done. ATR, mate. If you can see it or not. But yeah, Fenix is the developer for this aircraft, and it is pretty much study level, so everything works exactly as it should in real life if you were to step on board an A320. And we sort of say it at work sometimes, sort of jokingly, but if we're ever on an aircraft like a 737, PMDG do the 737-800 as well, we've got that in the sim. If we're ever on an aircraft and something does happen, we've always said, do you put your hand up and say, I can fly this jet? Well, we always say it, but I think knowing what the systems do and what the buttons do is half the battle of flying an aeroplane, I think.
It's easy. Well, it's not easy, but
It's not easy. Well, when you're first starting out to learn what all the buttons do and what you need to do, it does become easier.
So off the nose, you can just see off the nose now, Manchester. We're actually going to go over the top of Manchester.
Oh, do an outside view when you get over the top and get a zoom in to see. Because you've got Manchester installed, haven't you?
I believe so.
Yeah. So obviously each developer makes an airport which you then have to purchase and download and insert into the simulator. See it just off the nose, as Jack's saying, Manchester's coming up, and obviously we are at 27,000 feet, so the graphics probably won't render in all the way because obviously we are so high. You'll also be able to see Manchester City as well, or Manchester City Centre to the right, Jack. You might have Old Trafford as well showing up, I think.
Yeah, just descending.
And it's all satellite imagery as well, so everything you're seeing out the window is all satellite imagery from Google, isn't it? Was it no Bing Maps? Is it?
Bing
Jack?
Maps.
Yeah, it's Bing Maps for flight sim, but you can convert it to Google if you want to. But this is all Bing Map imagery, so what you're looking at. So it all should be pretty detailed. But then you add an airport in, and it sort of overwrites the default airport that's given to you by Flight Simulator when you download the game. Well, the simulator. And then you see what the developer has made then. So you should see a detailed-ish Manchester when it goes over the top.
My L plates have just blown off, mate. I don't need L plates on this. So you can see down there, Old Trafford is there. That's where the mouse is. That is Old Trafford. You've got Manchester Airport over there. Etihad is over there. There's the Etihad campus over there. Tom, landing 3-3, mate. It is still landing 3-3, isn't it?
Yes, mate.
Okay.
Tilquay 74 at Birmingham right now. If you had FSLTL and you'd probably see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are, I've just checked, they are still landing 3-3.
Might do a visual approach instead of the ILS.
Getting brave now, Jack. I love that.
We will see. So just past Manchester now. MCT is Manchester. A few more waypoints. The end of the route will be Chase, and then we're gonna veer off. And then we're gonna turn back on ourselves and land. I don't think I am capable of that, to be fair, Tom. Mate, I think this has been better than I thought it would be.
I do like that overlay, Jack, that Turvolanta provides. It's quite cool.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, Alan, yeah, we ain't landed yet, have we? We've been praying since we left Luton. Come on, Dave, you're supposed to have faith in me here.
Sorry, mate. I've got every faith in you. You know that. What do you think you're doing the flying? there's method in my madness, mate.
Right. Sarah Jane, hello, welcome in.
Sarah Jane, hello. Good afternoon.
Welcome to
The madhouse.
the madhouse.
The mad flight.
The mad flight.
Yeah. It has been good so far. Just something a little different. Something from the norm. We're up a big boat, we need salvation. Doing very well, Jack.
Ladies
Well,
and gentlemen,
we started off in Luton, Sarah. We flew up to Edinburgh.
please ensure your
And
cabin
we've
bag
just
is
flown down from
safely
Edinburgh.
stowed with
Well,
your
going
laptop
into Birmingham.
inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down, and window blinds.
We were going to end the stream at Edinburgh.
Now,
Actually, it was only like a little test, but
fastened, ready for landing. Please help
kind
us
of
by
enjoyed
handing
it a little
any
bit,
rubbish,
so we
newspapers,
decided to come down to
magazines that
Birmingham.
you do not want to keep. The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Obviously, some days when we can't get out to the airport for different reasons, whether we've got stuff to do at home or whatever, I'll speak to Jack and we'll maybe put some little flight stream together.
I'll keep the speed up. Keep it 250.
We should get our own livery made, Jack.
Yeah. Approaching 10,000, landing lights can go on. Right, so we've done.
No alcohol on board, Sarah. It's all been drunk, unfortunately. It was drunk on the flight up from Luton to Edinburgh.
Yeah, and I think
No time for extra catering.
Julie-
Julie popped out. Julie popped out to the off licence in Edinburgh.
Julie's got all the bottles in the toilet that she's still in.
Yes, Julie stashed everything in the toilets. So if you...
Oh, this is great. This.
It's a 10% markup on the price. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll make sure there's plenty of catering for the next one. We'll even show you the catering vehicle on the airplane for proof.
Shame it's all good weather, to be fair. Well, yeah and no, because
Yeah, no, yeah.
You know.
Have you got active sky going?
Yes.
You have, okay.
Birmingham city centre is off the nose, just down there.
Oh yeah, we should get the drone cam, mate. Go over to Birmingham City Centre, just show everybody what it looks like. Should look alright.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what you should do. But obviously, everything you see is just you've got the flight simulator, then you've got the Fenix A320, which Jack is flying. Like I've said, that's an add-on. Then you've got all the clouds and all the weather you see. That's another add-on injected into the simulator. That's called Active Sky. So you've got all these different softwares and systems all talking to each other to produce the image that you've got on the screen, which is so cool. And then obviously when we land into Birmingham, Jack's got the Birmingham Airport scenery in, made by a developer, which is a bit outdated, as you'll see. But like I said, there is a new scenery developer called Porrigy. They're making a new scenery for Birmingham, which is going to be absolutely amazing.
So the airport down there, look.
I've seen the pictures.
Okay, so...
Cabin crew must now be seated for
1, 2,
landing.
3.
Thank you.
Oh, so you should be going over Birmingham.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
So we're secure for landing. We can flip this. Cabin secure landing.
So that big plant there to the left, that's Land Rover. Clouds one.
Yeah, we're in the clouds now. I'll do an ILS. I'll just take it out.
Okay. Yeah, set it up and then take it out again, yeah. Cork 77 woman stuck in the toilet. But yeah, next time we'll do it online, so you'll be able to hear. We'll pick an airport that's got some air traffic control, so you'll be able to hear what goes on and what Jack says and what they say back to Jack. So it makes it a little bit more realistic.
Well, we should try and find out a way to do shared, mate.
Yeah, we should, yeah.
Flaps 1.
Any NDB approaches? No.
No, Adam. We'll get Adam to stream that one.
We should do a stream into Kos, mate. Adam would love that.
Yeah. Athens to Corfu and then Kos.
Yeah. Birmingham doesn't have many tall hills to worry about. Did someone mention Greece? Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, Alan's going there.
Again?
Again.
Yeah, you get dizzy watching Alan do it. There we go, so we're breaking out of the cloud. Madeira, yeah, that's another good one, Sarah. There's some really good approaches we could do. We could do the old approach into the checkerboard approach into Kai Tak in Hong Kong, the airport is now closed. We could do Paro as well. Good approach.
Yes, Tom.
50, 40, 30, Jack's name, Jack's name.
Why do you think I picked this plane?
Oh dear me. Oh dear me. Oh yeah, Malky, you live over by the church, don't you? Coastal Church. Yeah, thus, yeah, we can plan some pretty cool little flights. And you can see what it actually looks like from the pilot's perspective. So that'll be quite cool. But you can't fly the 7-3.
I know, mate. I need some lessons from Adam. Need some lessons.
To do group flight. Yeah, Tom, definitely. I said that to Jack. We could do group flights, so a few of us will fly with Jack, and you'll be able to see us in our aeroplanes.
Yeah, when the new Birmingham comes out, 100% we'll do it.
Yeah. When obviously we'll do Birmingham a lot. When the new scenery comes out, it's not too far away.
Into Corfu, yes, Adam, if you really want to.
Oh yeah, forget where we could do. You like that new sticker, Jacob? Be before 4 PM. Looking good, Jack.
The alarms will go off.
Yeah, 4 of us go to Corfu. Jacob's going to Kalamata with no scenery. Oh dear me. You need to let that go. I don't think you'll ever let that go, Jacob. Never. Taxi Captain David, what about Birmingham to Funchal? Yeah, that could be a good approach. You didn't know them. I didn't hear about this. You didn't know the Miami Arcade ended up in St. Martin. Oh dear me.
Oh, gosh.
Oh dear. Ask Jack to fly to LX. We will do, Hazel, we've got loads of plans for Flight Simulator, so we'll do loads of little streams, you know, different airports, LA, Heathrow, we'll do Funchal, we'll do the old Hong Kong. We'll do some really good sceneries. We'll do some when it's windy as well, and the weather's not great.
500.
I need to stop looking at the chat.
Yeah, just concentrate on fly, Jack. You got 27 people in the back.
All standing up with Julie in the toilet.
100 above. Minimum.
Landing is the Asda's car park. Yeah, you just flew over us. We're streaming at the bar over there. There's car park 5 where we stream from as well.
set up Adam cam, yeah. Herakleon's a good one as well.
Yeah, there's some good good airports and good approaches we can do. Skardu, we can show people what Skardu's like.
Welcome
Yeah,
to
that's my
Birmingham.
operator. We do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging,
And
calls,
welcome to Birmingham,
and
everybody.
access
The
Yes,
local
Adam.
time is 14:30,
Please make sure
You're
you
right.
take all your personal
and
belongings
it's
with you.
broken clouds, 12 degrees.
Underneath
Please remain
the
seated
and
until the aircraft comes to a
overhead
complete stop at the gate. Thank you.
Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Jacob, the chapter of if you're lower,
What's his name?
if
I've
you're
gone
lower,
for,
you got right away.
Odds on you take up from there. Well done, Jack.
Nice one.
Well done, Jack. That was great.
Park on the 80s.
Yeah, we've got the emergency services waiting at the gate, Captain Dave. You can see Birmingham is modelled, but it is outdated. Have a quick look out, Jack. Let's show the scenery. Yeah. None of the interior is really modelled or anything like that, and the south terminal looks like it's been hit by a bomb. Or we shouldn't say that on board the aircraft. But yeah, when the new one comes out, it's going to be pretty epic.
Welcome to Birmingham.
Oh, no Marshall, Jack.
Nah, no Marshall, mate. No Marshall.
Oh,
Forgot.
come on.
Forgot, yeah.
At least get the bus coming out to pick us all up.
Well,
Just to stop, Mark.
I'm about 5 foot off it. I'm on the stand though.
It's
like-
understand, yeah.
It's like Jacob's first Marshall. And that's that, I think.
It is. That was pretty good, Jack. Actually, I'm impressed. Well done. Oh, we've still got. You need to sort them out. Sort that GSX out, mate.
Yeah, sort everything out, mate, yeah.
You need to do that for next time. Blimey, Jack, can we get a taxi, please, to the stand?
To the stand, yeah.
We haven't quite made it yet.
We'll have to pull forward, mate.
Well done, Jack. That was pretty good. I quite enjoyed that.
Wow. That's that, I think.
You're gonna get the people to come up as well. Watch, yeah, just show them the animated people. Show them what they look like as well.
It's not working.
Oh, why? Come on. Oh.
It's not working, mate. So.
I didn't want to do. Oh,
no.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
So that's that. I think we'll end it there.
Hang on. Yeah. So Jack, have a quick look around. Show him the. Oh, he's put it up already.
I've put it up already.
You put it up already. Okay. Well, that was pretty good actually. It was better than I thought it would go. We'll have to work on a few things, like get GSX sorted with the right equipment on the plane, and next time we'll do a VATS in flight, so you'll be able to hear all the ATC and everything, exactly as you would do. You know, when if you ever listen to a radio broadcasting ATC. But yeah, that was pretty good, Jack. Well done.
Nice one.
Obviously, we don't know when we're gonna go live again. Next week, I think, for a proper airport stream, a proper stream,
a proper one,
proper stream. Well, where are we now? Today, Jack, I don't even remember. Look, what are we on? We're working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So possibly a Monday stream, Tuesday stream. We'll see how we go. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming along today on them 2 flights. I've had quite a good laugh. It's been good,
mate. It's been legendary.
It's been really, really good. I've quite enjoyed it. Oh,
Julie,
get me out and give us a toilet roll. Julie, you hadn't got to do that. Thanks ever so much. It's very, very kind of you. We really do appreciate it. Something different. We've tried to bring a bit of humour to it. I think we have. Oh, my sides were hurting at one point. So yeah, it's been good. There'll be more. We'll look. If you've got any airports you want us to fly to, just send us a message, and we'll have a look. If there's anything interesting you want to see, or if we've got any type of plane, we've got, like I say, we've got 777, 300s, 200s, freighters. We've got the Boeing 737-800, the 900, 700. We've got quite a lot of aircraft, plus the A321 and the 320. So we can do long hauls, we can do short hauls. Plenty of airports around the world. So yeah, just send us a message if you want to go see something. Want to go to a certain airport, LA, Heathrow, St Martin, nice. Do some Caribbean ops. But yeah, thanks for me. Thanks for watching. It's been great having you along. It's been really fun.
Hope you enjoyed it,
We'll
guys.
see you, yeah. Jack's done a good job there, Jack. Well done for that. I'm impressed. But yeah, we'll go into more detail. Jack will go into more detail on some of the systems next time.
I need to get a
stream.
Yeah, for a first one, it weren't bad. I need to get a real 737 trainee pilot to teach me a few things.
Yeah, we know one who's on the hotline. We can ring up and get some tips. So yeah, thanks everybody from me. We appreciate everybody watching. Have a great rest of the day, whatever you've got planned, and we'll see you next week. Hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. See you
Thanks
later.
Cheers for that. And thanks again, Julie and Dave, for the gifted memberships and the super chat. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Take care.